This video will show you how to quickly get started with the T1 Lite automatic card dealer. First of all, we will introduce the T1 operation interface and the functions of each button. Press the power button to power on your T1 Lite automatic card dealer. Setting button, continuously short press the setting button to switch different function setting interfaces. Place the cards on the card place board and push the cards into the card chamber while pressing down the cards towards the card dispenser. The card chamber can hold 3 decks of cards at the once, making it easy to load cards and freeing your hands. Directional deal button. In the 180 deal 3-player mode or 360 rotate deal 3 or 4-player mode. A short press the directional deal button will start the deal with the corresponding direction as the starting position. Deal button. When all the parameters are set, press the deal button to start dealing. Touch this area to pause dealing. When paused, the top of the screen characters flashes. Press the deal button to resume dealing. Press the random deal button to scroll through the player number. When scrolling stops, dealing starts from this randomly selected position. To set a specific position, hold the specified deal button until the player number flashes. Use the plus and buttons to select the desired position. Then press the deal or specified deal button to confirm and start dealing. The position numbers are consistent with the default dealing order under the current settings. The plus and minus buttons are used for adjusting functional parameters. Hold the minus button to start counting, or set player to 0 and press the deal button to start counting. Press the minus button to draw a card. In the initial interface of T1, short press the setting button. First enter the basic parameter settings for the current game mode. When the numbers are flashing, they are in the pending setting state. You can use the plus and minus buttons to customize the number of players from 1 to 12, 3-player mode, 5-player mode, 8-player mode. The number of card P indicates how many cards each player will receive in this round, settable from 1 to 99 cards via the plus and minus buttons, and the number of extra cards representing the number of community cards in this game. Similarly, you can adjust the number of extra cards via the plus and minus buttons with a maximum of 99 extra cards settable. Random deal setting. When turned on, a single round of cards will be dealt to each player at random, and each player will end up with the same number of cards in their hand, thus achieving the effect of shuffling the cards. Consecutive deal setting. You can set the number of cards that the machine will deal to each player in a single round, which can increase the probability of players getting better hand combinations. Please note, random and consecutive are mutually exclusive options. When the number of consecutive is set to is greater than or equal to 1, random is automatically OFF. When the 180 deal mode is selected, T1 will deal cards back and forth at a 180 arc. 180 deal mode supports 1 to 8 players. When the 360 deal mode is selected, T1 will deal cards in a 360 rotation. 360 deal mode supports 1 to 12 players. Extra dealt during. Set the timing for dealing extra cards. When the 00 value appears and flashes at the position of the player, it indicates the extra dealt during mode. In this mode, extra cards will be dealt along with the player's hands in multiple rounds. Extra dealt last. When the 00 value appears and flashes at the position of the extra, it indicates the extra dealt last mode. In this mode, extra cards will be dealt all at once after the player's hands are dealt. Dealing order setting. When the screen shows a clockwise icon flashing, the machine will deal cards in a clockwise direction. Press the plus or minus button to set the anti-clockwise icon flashing, and the machine will deal cards in an anti-clockwise direction. Dealing distance setting. You can set the dealing distance of the machine according to the size of the table close, mid, far, corresponding to the -1, 2, -3. In the gameplay setting interface, there are 2 selection modes, Custom and Texas. When you choose the Custom mode, you can achieve versatile gameplay by setting different numbers of player, card, P, extra. When you select the Texas mode, you can press the setting button to activate the number of players setting. Then use the plus and minus buttons to adjust to the desired value. And finally press the deal button to confirm. The Texas mode consists of 4 dealing stages. Whole cards. O is displayed on the right side of the screen. Press the Deal button to deal 2 whole cards to each position. Then O1 will be displayed on the right side of the screen, which indicates that the flop stage is about to begin. Flop. Press the Deal button again, and the machine will turn to the side and deal a burn card, then turn back to the front to deal 3 flop cards. After dealing, O2 will be displayed. Turn. Press the Deal button for the 3rd time. The machine will deal a burn card to the side, then turn back to the front and deal the 4th community card. After dealing, O3 will be displayed. River. Press the Deal button. The machine will deal a burn card again, then turn back and deal the last community card. After dealing, 0 will be displayed, waiting for the next round. If you choose T1 machine with remote control, you can use the wireless drawing card function of this product. When all the parameters are set, short press the setting button to enter the final remote pairing mode. The numbers 1 to 12 on the numerical dial of the drawing remote can correspond to players 1 to 12. The unpaired position flashes. Take out one of the unpaired remote to turn the numerical dial on an unpaired remote until the number on the indicator mark matches the number in the position on the machine's pairing interface. Press the drawing remote to confirm pairing. LF successfully, the number stops flashing. Press the plus or minus button to switch between position 1 to 12. Press the Deal or Random Deal button to exit. Please note, each of the drawing remote can only match one position, otherwise the original pairing will be overwritten. Next, we will show you how to use the drawing remote. The player presses the paired drawing remote to enter drawing mode. The machine will turn to the corresponding position and deal the cards. The logic of assigning drawing remote position numbers, according to the current program settings of the machine. The first player to be dealt cards is position 1, and so on. For example, 180 deal clockwise 8-player mode. Positions 1 to 8 will be arranged in a fan-shaped pattern from the right side to the left side of the machine. In the 360 deal clockwise 4-player mode, the front, left, back, and right positions of the machine correspond to positions 1 to 4. Above is the introduction of the main features of T1 Lite Automatic Card Dealer. Wish you happy using it.